Going to wait 30 seconds. Turning down everything on the cell phone. So I'm trying not to get static. Good morning, Scotty. All right. I was working on one earthquake. Had nothing to do with this one. Okay. I am feeling a lot better. Thank you. First to report on this earthquake was VolcanoDiscovery. Next, they started using BMKG, which is the Indonesia Earthquake Center, and they're sticking with them. Okay? All right. BMKG has it at a 6.4. USGS has got it at a 6.2. So does EMSC after making 2 adjustments. GFC Germany's got it at a 6.2. Australia's got it at a 6.3. So let me turn the light down on here. And so you guys can see it better. Yeah, we go. All right. First, we'll go to USGS. Okay, USGS sent out a tweet for 6.2. It took them a little bit of time, but they did it. All right. They've got it at a 6.2, 269 kilometers southeast of Pondaguitan, Philippines. They've got it at 117 kilometers in depth. Okay. Now let's go to BMKG, since their site I'm using is using them as the primary data source. Opening them up. I don't know if I can enlarge them, but if I can't, can I? Yes, yay! All right, BMKG has got it at a 6.4. They have got it 124 kilometers in depth. They've got it Talaud, Indonesia region, okay? 6.4. All right. Then EMSC came into the picture. We'll keep that there just to make sure they keep it there. EMSC had it at a 6.4, but immediately dropped it to a 6.3 and then dropped it again after USGS posted. So let me pull up and make sure they're keeping it there. Elizabeth, hello, sweetie. Good morning. Sending hugs. I could use them this morning. They still have it as a 6.2. Let's see if I can just pull it up. If you can't see it, let me know. They've got it, and you'll notice in the top. Now, they're not going to let me do it. Let me do the screenshot for you. There we go. I can enlarge that just a hair. All right. MSC's got it now as a 6.2. They've got it 117 kilometers in depth. They've got it 237 kilometers southeast of SARANGANI, Philippines. But they've also got it as 6.2 Talaud, Indonesia. Okay. I wish they'd all get together on one thing. All right, let's go to GFC. GFC is the Germany Earthquake Center. They've got it at a 6.2. Okay, they'll let me open their page. Now, if you look there, you'll see that Talaud, Indonesia, they've got it as a 6.2. It's only been seen by a computer. It has not been seen by a person. Okay, that would be Germany Earthquake Center, GFZ. Okay, All right. Next up, Australia sent out a tweet. Let me get to Australia here. They said it was a 6.3. We're going to open it up and see if they're keeping it there. Nope, naturally not. Screenshot. Hang on. Copy. They now have it as a 6.2 also. So let me do this. It just blows my mind. Hold on a second. Australia, EQ Center, downgrade. Paste. And they go here. They've got a Talaud, Indonesia as well. And share. Let me put that down here at the bottom so I can share it with you in a comment section. Okay, but it'll be in the right place when I do the screenshots. So let me see here. Is this a screenshot? No. Let me go back to the screenshot. This is really too small for you guys to see. So let me go to their screenshot. Open it up. 6.3 down to a 6.2. I ought to get used to this, but it's really hard. And they got 127 kilometers in depth. Okay. Let me open this up. Australia's webpage. Okay. 6.2. Right down here near my thumb, my finger. All right. Next up to report with IRIS. IRIS, the Earthquake Center. USGS uses them, so does every other earthquake center. And we're going to pull them up. And let's go pull up IRIS here. I hate all the upgrades and downgrades, guys. I guess you know that. Thank you, Elizabeth, for those, for sure. Okay, IRIS's webpage. They've got it at 6.2. They got a Talaud, Talaud Islands, Indonesia. They've got it at 117 kilometers in depth. I don't know if you can see this, but I hope you can. This is IRIS's webpage. All right. Now we're going to go to disaster alert, and hang tight for 1 second for that. Opening up disaster alert. Before this happened, there was another earthquake in Indonesia. There it is. Let me read this. An earthquake of a magnitude 7.2 at a depth of 117 kilometers, that is 73.2 miles, has occurred. They've got a 269 kilometers southeast of Pondaguitan, Philippines. It's reported by the National Earthquake Information Center. That is the NIC of the USGS preliminary. All right, let's give you some statistics according to BMKG. Okay. They say is the closest volcano is AWU. And they've got it color-coded green, normal, dormant. I'll have the preliminary data source was from BMKG. Estimated release of energy. Are you holding tight for this one? 60,036 tons of TNT. Equivalent to a 3.8 atomic bomb going off. There is no tsunami for this earthquake. Let me take you to the map. So far, at least on the map, Come on. Okay. I don't know if you can see this, but it's debatable. You can see just a little bit of where, yeah. Okay. You can see the red volcano below it and the green volcano right, whoop, wrong side, right over here where my finger is. Hang on. One of those days, guys, one of those days. I need to do a screenshot of that also. So hang on for a second, because we're using USGS. Okay. Okay, let me do the screenshot. I can open that better so you can see it. It's just difficult right now. There we go. All right. Hopefully you can see that, right? The volcano and the bell rings where USGS says it's a 6.2. All righty. I'm going to use USGS on the map. Okay, that's cool. All right, we're going to run through one more time to make sure everybody's keeping it where they say they are. And then I'm going to let you guys go because that wasn't the only earthquake that happened. According to USGS, just before this one hit, come on, there was a 5.7 in Indonesia. And I've got to get more information for that one. Okay? Like I said before, the first report was BMKG. Okay, BMKG is first report was VolcanoDiscovery. And then BMKG. Now, BMKG played with the numbers also. That's why I have a hard time trusting them. They had it at a 6.6. Now they've got it at a 6.4, and we're going to open that up. See if they're keeping it there. They are. All right, BMKG is the Indonesia Earthquake Center. Okay. They've got it at 120 kilometers in depth. All right, they have got it as a 6.4, and they've got it Talaud, Indonesia. Okay. Next up, we'll go to USGS. It took them a while to get it up there. So EMSC and then USGS. So we're going to go to USGS. USGS posted a tweet stating it was a 6.2. Okay. You'll have a copy of the tweet. Now, they've got it as 6.2. Southeast of Pondaguitan, Philippines, as reported by USGS at 117 kilometers in depth. USGS. Okay. Next was EMSC, so let's pull them, make sure before I leave this thing. Excuse me, allergies. US EMSC sent out a tweet for a 6.4. They downgraded it immediately to a 6.3 before I could even get to their shot. I copied the tweet, clicked, and no, it wasn't there. So now they've got it at a 6.2 after USGS post. So what we're going to do is open that up. All right, you can see in the top corner, no tsunami line through the tsunami sign, and that would be EMSC's webpage, 6.2. Okay, now GFC put up a post for a 6.2. Imagine that. And they have kept it there. Okay, let me enlarge Germany. I love their page. I can enlarge it without having to leave the website and go to a screenshot. They've got it as an automatic to load Indonesia. 6.2, 128 kilometers in depth. Okay. Next up would be Australia. Australia sent out a tweet for 6.3. Okay, they have since downgraded that to a 6.2. I just want to make sure, guys. I really don't want to take another screenshot and copy more. Okay, they've got it. Now, this is how tiny they've got Australia. You can't see nothing. Okay, can't see nothing. So I'm going to enlarge that screen. I got a screenshot of it. We'll get that up there for you. Okay. Australia says it's a 6.2, 127 kilometers in depth now. And they have got it to Talaud, Indonesia. Okay, 6.0. See if I can open it up just a hair more. There you go. 6.2. Australia. So now they've got it at 2 magnitudes. Next up would be Iris. All right. Iris posted. And like I said, USGS uses Iris. Australia. Who else said they used Iris? EMSC. Okay. So they all use Iris. So if you've got Iris on there, go for it. Iris has got it at 6.2 Talaud, Indonesia. They've got it at 117 kilometers in depth. Let me open up Iris's webpage. Okay. 6.2. Like I said, no tsunami for this earthquake. And you've got everything I've got. Everybody's keeping it there now. Yeah. Okay. Another 5.8. Excuse me, where? Go to the 5s. All right, the 5.7 I'll get up to you as soon as I get this posted. That happened just before this one happened, okay? And I only got one more earthquake center to get for that one. All right. Morning, Bill. You're welcome, sweetie. Thank you. Hi, Dawn. All right. Guys, I'm going to let you go. I do love you. Buster's down here on the floor. He's already gotten up, got his breakfast, been outside, and I haven't even had a cup of coffee yet. I've got to take him to get his toenails done. I was supposed to do it 2 weeks ago. I was sicker than a dog. No pun intended, okay? None. So this morning he's got an appointment at 9:30. So 9:20. I'm supposed to be there at 9. So I will do that, okay? Bill, don't work too hard, sweetie. I love you to pieces, sweetie. Hi. Brother, thank you. All right. Big bear hugs. Oh, my goodness. Do you want to say hi? You see his little tail wiggling. I love you guys. God bless. Be safe. You guys are awesome. Give me a few minutes to get all the screenshots together and then post the 5.7 that happened, okay? I love you. Bye-bye for now.